A straight canal is located 4.5 miles away from a certain place, with the shortest route to the canal being directly northeast. There is a village situated 3 miles to the north and 4 miles to the east of this place. Does the village lie on the nearest edge of the canal? Okay, let us begin. We'll try to understand the problem graphically first. So here we have the XY coordinate plane. Now let us suppose that our place, the certain place, it's referred to as the certain place. Let's say that certain place is situated at the origin of the coordinate system. Now we have a straight canal. So let's say we consider a straight canal which is going to intersect both the x and the y axis. We suppose that the straight canal is denoted by the letter L. Now it's given here the straight canal is such that it is located 4.5 miles away from that certain place. That means this line is at a certain distance of 4.5 miles away from it, and also it is such that the shortest distance between O and the straight line is directly northeast. So northeast means we have a straight line which is going to be such that it makes an angle 45 degree with the x-axis. So in other words, what we can say, so here we can consider the y-axis to be the northern direction and the x-axis to be the eastern direction, the positive x-axis. Then x prime, which is the negative x-axis, that is going to be the west direction, and y prime, which is the y-axis in the negative direction, that's going to be south. Now clearly it's mentioned here that let's call it OA. So OA is the line along the northeast direction. So it is the shortest distance between the origin and the canal. If it is the shortest distance, then clearly OA must be the perpendicular distance as well, or in other words we can say that OA must be perpendicular to the straight line. Okay, fine. So this is the information that's given to us. Another information is that we have a village which is situated 3 miles to the north. That means 3 miles along the north, and then it is 4 miles to the east. 4 miles to the east means it is 4 miles to the east and 3 miles to the north, or in other words we can say it is going to be the coordinate 4, 3. Our goal will be to verify whether if the village lie on the nearest edge of the canal, or in other words we can say if the straight line L passes through the point 4, 3. Now in order to check whether if 4.4, 3 point passes through the line L, we'll have to obtain the equation of this line. Okay, so let's do that. So here we will suppose that the equation of the line, let's say it's given by x times cosine of the angle alpha added to y times sine of the angle alpha equals to p. So here what we have done is we have considered the normal form of the line. So let's say this is the equation of the line, or we can say equation of the canal, but we'll consider it to be the equation of the line, where alpha, that is the angle that OA makes with the x-axis, that's going to be 45 degrees. It's 45 because we know always a line that's along the northeast direction is always going to make a 45 degree with either of the north or the east direction. And then what is P here? P is the shortest distance of the canal from the origin. That means the perpendicular distance, and it's given here that it is 4.5 miles. So we have alpha value and we have the P value as well. So that means in essence, the equation of the line is going to be x times cosine of 45 degrees added to y times sine 45 degrees. So that will be equals to 4.5. Okay, so cosine of 45, that's 1 over square root of 2 added to y times sine 45, that's also 1 over square root of 2. This is going to be equals to 4.5, or we can say that the equation of the line be x plus y equals to 4.5 times square root of 2. Or we can simplify it as x plus y. 4.5 is simply 9 over 2. So we have 9 times square root of 2 divided by 2. This is the equation of the line, or we can say this is the equation of the canal. Since the canal is a straight line, so this is going to be the equation of the canal. Now in order to verify whether if the point 4, 3 passes through it, it must satisfy the equation of the line. But 4, 3 does not satisfy. It does not satisfy the equation of the canal. Equation of the canal, as you can see here, we can substitute x with 4 and y with 3. That gives us 7. 7 does not equals 9 over square root of 2. 9 times square root of 2 over 2. So this means that the village whose coordinates are given to us, the coordinates being 4 miles to the east and 3 miles to the north is not going to lie on the nearest edge of the canal. It means that the village does not lie on the near canal. We can say on the canal. Let's keep it as canal.